What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys have been doing pretty good. There's a lot of stuff going on. Did you guys check out the speech made by David Icke? If you don't know who David Icke is, he is basically a conspiracy theorist, but he has a very bad reputation if you've never seen any of his stuff before. So people automatically will say, well, he's a crazy, loony conspiracy theorist. He believes that reptiles control the world. Well, I suggest you go look at his stuff. He just did a speech somewhere in England, and it was nothing to do with, well, I can't say nothing, but it wasn't just about conspiracy theories. It was about optimism for humanity's future and what we, the people, can do to rise up and take back our power, the power that we already have. See, the thing is, which he describes, we already have the power. They just don't want us to know it. The only reason the few control the many is because we give them the power, or in his words, we acquiesce to them. If they say wear a mask, we wear a mask. If they say wear Mickey Mouse ears on our head, we wear Mickey Mouse ears on our head. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough of governments and people above governments telling us what to do. Now, I'm for being safe, obviously. We don't want people to get sick and die, but that's obvious. But if you're a healthy person, you should not be told to stay in your house, cover your face, stop living life. No, we only have so much time on this earth, and we did not come here to cower down in our houses, to cower down to other humans telling us what to do. Because I'll tell you right now, the government is not my daddy. Is it yours? So, I don't know where you stand on this type of thing. If you are a person who has been very conventional your whole life, never looked into any of this stuff, you would probably think, wow, that guy's crazy, talking the way I'm talking. But it's not crazy. When you look into things, you'll begin to connect dots and see that the world is not the way that it should be or the way that it could be. The world that we live in right now could be a lot better than it is. We would have more technology that would be more beneficial for all of us. We would be alive to do what makes us happy. So what does the normal person do, the average person do in today's world? We get a job, we go work for someone else, we don't necessarily enjoy it, and we get told how to live our lives. We get told when to wake up, when do we have to be at a certain location. And if you call off or you get sick or you can't show up, then it's really frowned upon. Now, I'm saying the average, there are good jobs out there. Some people have it good. But by and large, people are living their lives and they're not happy. At least not fully happy. Imagine a world where you can do anything you want to do every single day. And I mean within reason. I'm not saying some like magical thing, but I mean, say you liked kayaking. I'm actually going kayaking this Thursday and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But imagine doing kayaking. You're really into, or riding bikes, whatever it is. And you get to wake up and that's what you get to do. Imagine a world where you didn't have to slave away. Well, guess what? That world, it can exist, and I promise you, it will exist someday. There will be a day when human beings will have that freedom. Now, how will it happen? Technology will get to a point, and there already is technology on this world that can essentially replace most of the jobs that we're doing. It's just a matter of implementing it. And it's a matter of the people that have that technology releasing it to us. I believe that there is 0 point energy. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially free energy. It's a machine that generates free energy because there's energy all around us. That's a fact. The sun is energy. There's energy just in the air because everything is energy. Everything. And they already have machines that can harness that, but they don't give it to us. I wonder why. Well, look how many companies it would put out of business. Look how that would destabilize everything. And a lot of the things that I'm talking about, it can't happen overnight. Realistically, what's stopping this stuff from happening are two different things. One is there's people that are withholding this information from us. But two, even if they gave it to us, we would still need a mechanism for a smooth transition. We can't just say, okay, screw this current system that we have, turn it off, and then we'll build another one. Nah, the only way we could do it is we build the new system alongside the old system. And then we just transition as if we transition seamlessly. We wouldn't even have to have a period of not knowing what's going on. And that's what I'm really interested in, is how is this transition going to take place? And I believe it's with what I just said. Essentially, they're going to build, when I say they, I mean me and you, people. We're going to have to build our own systems. We're going to have to build better systems while the old system is already existing. And that goes across the board. I mean, just thinking in years from now, we're not even going to need lawyers. We're not going to need engineers. And I don't mean 100%, but a lot of the like regular kind of jobs, software is going to run it. Accounting, for example. I mean, there's already software doing this, but there'll be a point when machines, computers, can essentially run most things for us. I mean, imagine when there's self-driving cars. There's probably going to be a way that a self-driving trash truck can come pick up your trash. But people say that something like that is bad. In my opinion, it's actually good. The key is the transition period. So the reason it's good is because we won't have to do that stuff anymore. And then you're probably thinking, well, how are we going to make money? The thing is, once we get to that point, we're going to have systems that allow us to live in abundance without having to do as much work. And that's actually pretty reasonable. That's what's been happening throughout, look at the past 100 years. People used to have to do a lot more work than they do now. And now we do less work and we accomplish more. Like look at farming, for example. So I'm just really pumped up right now because I'm so excited that humanity is finally starting to wake up. And a lot of people are starting to wake up. And I don't know where you're at in your sort of awakening process, but I've been aware of this stuff for a few years, you know, I mean, quite a few years actually. And I was told by a certain group of people that actually live in heaven, believe it or not. I was told that these things that are taking place would happen. One of the things I'm talking about is the darkness, the dark side, if you want to call it that, of this world. It's all being exposed. People are starting to see, like, look at all these, think of the past few years, all these, like, these rapists coming out, going to jail, these famous people that are getting brought out into the light. And we all thought they were, like, good, like Bill Cosby. We thought he was all a good guy, and then he comes out that he was, like, raping people his whole life. A lot of that's, like, Weinstein guy. A lot of this stuff is happening. All the bad is starting to be exposed. And now people are starting to wake up and see that even the whole system is basically against the people. The financial system. It's not designed to help everybody. I'm not saying you can't win at the game, because if you know how to, you can get rich, you can win at this game, but most people don't. Most people So in the current system, you have to be kind of ruthless. You kind of have to be like a go-getter, strong, honestly, being okay with throwing others under the bus. You know, that you have to be kind of ruthless if you really want to go to great heights in business and be successful. Not always, but it tends to be like that. But most humans are not designed to be that way. Humans are good. We are good, loving. We were created from a loving God. And we just want to live in peace, and we don't have that drive. Not everyone has that drive to go out and crush it and succeed and win and stampede over others to get success. And there will be a day where we can actually do that, and we don't, and everyone will be rich. And I'm not talking socialism, I'm not talking communism. I'm talking once we have free energy, once we have a lot of the systems that we will have. And okay, so I'll just say too, it's not just about technology. We as humans will change. I don't know when this will happen. I don't know if it'll be in our lifetimes or not, but I guarantee you we will see huge changes as we are currently seeing in the world. We will gain abilities that we don't currently have, at least most of us. And they might seem magical and you probably won't even believe it. But telepathy's real. Did you know that telekinesis is also real? You can move stuff with your mind. I actually have it on video, and I'm not going to show it because you're just not supposed to do that. And this isn't about me like being cool doing that. No, I can barely do it. You know, I'm not like that good at it. I've just done it enough to prove that it is real. Things like that seem like magical to us, we will be able to do. Telepathy is one of the big ones though, because you know what that means? Not only will we be able to communicate with each other through our minds, but you will not be able to lie anymore. You will not be able to lie to other people. That is because we will be in the light. And the light is a great metaphor for what is happening, because you can't hide anymore. All these bad people out there, you will be exposed, and you know it. These people at the top, they know it. And that's why David Icke's video that was put on YouTube, already taken down. Why did YouTube take it down? It's on BitChute. I'll place a link down below. You can check that speech out and check his other stuff out, which is on London Real. It's not all just about conspiracies. It's positive messages. Everybody needs to hear this stuff. Now's the time, guys. Even if you think it's crazy, just give it a chance. Just watch it. Even if it's to laugh at, just watch it, okay? Just check these things out, because we cannot succeed unless we all succeed. This isn't about me being successful. This isn't about individuals becoming rich and successful. This is about humanity as a whole being successful. And I want everyone to be successful, and we can. Because what will happen, it's like a chain reaction. Once people as a whole, once the masses start to realize when you help others, it actually is helping yourself, because all is one. And once that chain starts going, everyone's going to help each other, so you will never need anything. You will receive everything you want. I know this sounds very idealistic. Trust me, I'm a down-to-earth person too. I mean, I probably laughing when I say that, but I truly am. I mean, all I ask you is be positive every single day. That actually helps, because your energy goes out and it actually helps. Live in the moment. Plan, of course, but live in the moment. Don't live in fear. Don't let people scare you. Don't let some virus scare you, even if it is real. Don't let it scare you, because guess what? Whether it's real, whether it's not real, you still have your life to live. You are still here, aren't you? What is being scared of it gonna do? If it is what it is, then you being scared of it won't do anything. I mean, even if you believe that this virus is so real and we're all gonna die, even if you believe that, then just take safety precautions. Don't be scared. Don't live your life in fear. That's like rule number one. And I don't even mean with just things like coronavirus, but like going on an interview for a job. Don't be scared. I want to challenge you. Do this, okay? Every time you're scared of something, catch yourself. And I'm not saying just don't be scared of it, because it's going to take work. But what I'm asking you is every time you get scared, even if it's going on a job interview, like simple everyday things, acknowledge it. Say, right now, I am scared. Right now, this is how it feels to be scared. See the fear. Look at the fear from the outside. Acknowledge it. Don't try to be like, okay, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. No, acknowledge that you're scared, because once you do that, the power of the fear will get lesser, because you'll realize that you are not the fear. The fear is something else. It is not the true you. The true you is never scared, because you are God, at least an aspect of God. God has all the answers, and God does not live in fear, because our God is a loving God. God is pure love. So this video is getting a little bit long, and I really want to go down the rabbit hole a little bit more. Sorry, camera died just there. But I really want to go down the rabbit hole a lot more with these topics. But the main thing in this video, just come on guys, let's do it. Let's think for ourselves. Let's stop being controlled by other people, by governments. Let's do it. You know, it's time. So with that, I'll have to make another video showing some other little updates about my chicken coop. I guess we'll see. Who knows? But all right guys, I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.